Here we go. Hey everybody, welcome back. I hope you did your homework. You had a couple of weeks to do your homework. The last time we met and talked here, it was about doing a B-flat concert blues scale, right? The blues scale. And I want to thank Laura in Connecticut who found the error in my last video here and got a free session out of it. Laura, you're awesome. We're hat pals. She also has a ruined hat. And I explained, the whole thing about this hat is that, it says miracles. Well, hold on, wait a minute. Miracles happen, okay? Oh, maybe hair will happen too. I don't know. But miracles happen. And that's why I keep wearing this hat, because I keep believing in, miracles happen. Little ones and big ones. And I hope that many are happening for you as well. So anyway, wherever you are, I have had some time off here. I just had to take some time off and crash and burn. Stuff just piles up. Personal stuff, life stuff just piles up. And it saps your energy. Now, did I stop playing? No, I didn't stop playing. I've had a lot of gigs and a lot of practice time. But in terms of having time to sit down and be coherent here, I haven't had that. So the last time we talked, hey, and if you got to take a break, you got to take a break. All right, let's do it, man. G blues for you E flatters, and for my B flat friends, that would be your C blues. Okay, I want you to listen to it and figure it out. There's a greasy note in there. The greasiest of greasy notes. It makes it a blues scale rather than a minor pentatonic scale. Minor pentatonic scale. 5 notes, penta, 5 notes. We add that sixth note, that passing chromatic passing tone between the 4 and the 5. And I want you to forget all this stuff. I'd really rather that you do it with the 2 best teachers that you own. They're attached to your head, not your eyes, your ears, okay? Your ears are the best, the best, the best, the best. Now, the thing we talked about was rhythm. We talked about rhythm and about how your rhythm is just the most important thing, and how it's one of the lessons I continue to teach over and over here. One of the hardest things to do is to break my students, especially students who are coming back to the horn, out of the straight jacket of that folk time, just that 4/4 beat, that 4 on the floor, 1, 2, 3. And so this blues scale, I'm doing it in 4 on the floor. That's not very interesting, is it? Well, maybe at first, you think, oh, that's but it's not that interesting. And why would I focus on the blues scale first of all? Well, it's one of the things that a lot of teachers will hand you as kind of the training wheels that'll help you get comfortable with the environment as you improvise a solo. You can play a blues solo over a lot of things. You can play a blues scale, over a lot of things and not be wrong. And it'll sound kind of cool, right? All right, so that's, again, not very interesting from a rhythmical standpoint. Maybe from a note choice selection, yeah, that's okay, that's kind of cool, but it's not really very interesting rhythmically. And rhythm, again, is I would say rhythm before tone, all right? I mean, I know tone is so important, but I'd say rhythm first, because it's how you express yourself in music. We use rhythm to express it. So how do we do this? How do we break out of that? That's such a good question. How did I get rhythm? I have no clue, other than to say that my parents had a lot of records and they played them all the time, right? Music was on in the house all the time. And that was big old stereo things and a big console with it had a lot of stuff in it. And but the record player was the top of the stack, and they had every possible Broadway show. I grew up in the era of an emerging Ray Charles and Harry Belafonte. And if you couldn't get, those were such rhythmic records. And I think that's what it did it. I think that listening to Broadway shows like West Side Story over and over. I mean, I can sing it to this day. You don't want me to, but I can. I think that that really did it. And I don't think people listen to music in a sense that we listen to music in that particular generation. I'm talking the 60s, probably the 50s, 60s, and 70s. Music was loud in the house. Okay, now we have little buds, we have earbuds, and we listen to your phone is your stereo now, and you listen to music, and it's private. It's going directly into your head. You're not sharing it with anybody else in the house, and sometimes that's a good thing. But anyway, my point is that it was a total body experience, total mind and body experience. I think and again, correct me. I'm not an expert at this. At how people learn how to be rhythmic and other people miss the boat. But we go to band class, and in band class we're taught to, trust the page, read the page. The notes on the page are the key to success. And everybody in the band class is doing that. And you got a conductor who's, 1, 2, 3, and you're doing the hot cross buns thing. So when you come back and you've got your real book out, which is really just the paint by numbers version of jazz tunes, all right? There's nothing musical in a real book. It's just the notes. And, you read the notes and you think, well, that's it. And so you get to a blues scale. How about if I play it right? None of that's interesting, is it? It is not. Now, I promised you I would play along with a backing track. I'm going to use Phil Wilkinson, and I'll link to him. He has indicated on his website that it's okay that we use this stuff in social media, so I'm going to do that. This is a Phil Wilkinson track. If you're not using Phil Wilkinson tracks, you're missing out, okay? I'll link to him in the website. His stuff is really inexpensive. We're going to use one today called Slow, Greasy B-flat Blues, okay? I've never done this. I've never actually added any sort of music to a track here, so bear with me, would you? I'm doing the best I can here in my little do-it-yourself sax lesson. Here we go. Oh yeah, baby. I hope you can hear that. Blues scale. All right, we're going to play that G blues scale or your C blues scale. If you got your clarinet or your soprano sax or your tenor sax, you're going to do bop, bop, boop, bop. Sing along if you like. Here we go. We'll start at the top. See how it cycles back around? Now, here we go. Take it. Come on, do it. Play that blues scale. Can you hear the music? I hope so. My neighbors can hear it. Let's do it again. This is really boring. Right? Boring, isn't it? All right, now I'm going to add some rhythm to the mix. I'm going to just change notes up. I'm going to make some notes short and some notes long. And you'll see, you can do this. All right, here we go. Repetition. Just do it again. Stop the music. Yeah, well, I sure hope that you got a little bit of an idea about how to rhythmically change things up. And that was so simple. You don't have to buy a new reed. You don't have to buy a new mouthpiece. You don't have to buy a new saxophone. You do have to buy Phil Wilkinson's tracks and download them. And they're amazing. Well, you don't have to, but you know what I'm saying. You should. Yeah, if you like them, do it. But anyway, I love them and I think they're great practice. All of my students that have worked with this stuff have benefited tremendously. But let's go back to what was I doing? Dead boring. So what I did was I came in on the upbeat. Every beat is not just 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So I'm going to start on the and. And did you hear how I put emphasis on certain notes? 1. All right. I threw another extra note in there too, which is, it's perfectly legal. You can do that. But let's just change, make some notes shorter and some notes longer. All right. We'll come in on the upbeat again. 3, 4. All right, that works. You can do that. It's that easy to get rhythm into your playing, and you can apply this to everything that you do, whether it's out of the real book or you're learning by ear, whatever you're doing. All right, listen to music, enjoy it, feel the sense of rhythm. That's it. Okay, my name is Dave. My email is davegoodsax@gmail.com. If you have any one-on-one questions I can answer for you, shoot them to me. Okay, hit that love button if this helped you out. If you haven't subscribed yet and you find some value in my little do-it-yourself, my little homemade lessons, please subscribe. Glad to have you. We got, 1,090, something like that, and it boggles the mind. It seems like only last year there were 20 people watching. I appreciate all of you, and I'm grateful to meet all of you too who reach out. So comments below or davegoodsax@gmail.com. Sorry, I don't have any room for Zoom lessons. The schedule is packed, and we are performing like crazy all over the place. So I'll be back next week, next Sunday, and I hope that all is well in your corner of the world. So play your horn, even the little boy. Play your horn. Or a little girl, if you will. Play, actually, this is the one with the con naked lady. She's not naked. I don't know why they say that, but anyway, maybe some of them were. At any rate, play your horn, play your horn, play your horn, and play your horn. Okay, listen, try these things out, see if they work. Get back to me if they do. Get back to me if they don't. We'll talk some more next week. All right. Thanks for watching.